Okay, hello, Karas fans, and this is about my inside VF systems and how I do them and why I do those automatic, so-called automatic cameras. And I show at the end the editing process. It's not long, uh, but what is good and what is not so good, and so on. So, this has been my main system. So, this goes to the headrest of the Saab 95. And problem with Saab is that it has those active headrests, so you can't remove them and uh, just put bolts through this and slip this into the place. So I have to slip this through the headrest. So now this is not anymore like it was in the previous video, and it was too much that uh, for camera work. So now this is filming the windscreen and dashboard, and mainly now made for driving videos, but it is useful, can be useful also for Carvas videos. So there used to be two cameras here, and I saw those angles what I used with this. Okay, so this is not anymore being used. Now I have changed this a lot, and this is now this ugly thing what I use. And the main thing is that you have to get it stable and not to vibrate, because car washes with process can vibrate the car, and you have to always make sure that they are attached firmly. And this is all I don't use suction cups at all, because they are very unreliable, or they I don't trust them. Let's just say that, because I have had suction cups, and it's not nice when middle of the was one camera drops to the floor. So this is uh, sorry about those paint marks. These are old cell phones, not too old, but too old for my parents, and this has wide screen, this Samsung. That is very important, that wide screen model, and then this uh, Walter 500, I believe, not for sale anymore, action cam. Actually, pretty good. Both of these are pretty good. And now, shot from this and how I install this to the car. So you just saw the front view and the side and back view, and I am trying to stay with that because this is so much easier and it's getting a bit messy when you have too much cameras and confusing and very hard to edit. So this is the latest and I think I stick with this. Now one thing what I have tried is this is much older phone and there is one action cam holder glued to this. So what I was meant to say is this wide angle lens. Now I was excited about that, but there is a problem with these. All of these I have used a lot of these, and it is that those edges of the screen can get very foggy. You can get one edge pretty sharp, but like in this case another edge is very foggy and that is very annoying. And again I show you that clip. You have to have that first of all wide angle mode like this phone has and this action cam has. Now I am finally getting rid of all bad quality cameras and now we have pretty nice quality cameras. So let's go to the editing and I show it quickly. Okay, we are in Cyberlink Power Direction or Power Director and I am going to show very basic two camera production and this is not from the Carvas but this is only from normal driving because I don't have any original files for Carvas videos left. They are all edited. So I am meant to make this fast so you get the idea. This is not guide how to do that. This is just the idea behind my videos. So we have here front camera and then we have side and back camera and my hand. So we are going to take multicam designer. Now there is possible for 4 cameras but let's take these two. So let's take the front first and then that side and back. Now it is very important to select what audio source use and we are going to use that smartphone filming the side and back. So camera 2. And now again very important thing, there is synchronizing thing and this is the key of this thing. So they are playing at the same time. So up there. Okay, it is ready. Now you can see they are synchronized there. So this program will automatically analyze that sound and move those clips according to that. So okay, we can't start yet. You have to press this single video button, and well, because those cameras were started different times, like it's not really possible to start those cameras at the same time because they are different, and even same cameras react to that pressing differently. So let's go forward, and you can see that we are in the mall parking place. So let's just take this normal preview resolution. I have pretty a powerful PC, but for some reason it has some trouble to keep up. So we have to keep this in mind. Okay, now what camera we want to start with? Now let's imagine that there is a car wash in front of that. Now we start recording, and okay, now it is doing its job, that car wash system in the front, and now it is moving to the side. So there it is. We pressed camera 2. Now it is doing the side and moving to the back, and now it is coming to the side and slowly going to the front. So we press front camera there. And this is a bit too dark because it was very dark when I filmed this. So now you can see it is filming the front where the machine is. And you can do multi-camera things differently, but this is the basic idea. Now it has done the front part, that machine, and it moves to the side. So let's press side. So you get the idea. When we are ready, we stop the video like that. Press OK, and this is good method for rollover car washes. But if you go through tunnel or conveyor car wash, then it is different thing. And let's preview that, what we just did. So movie mode, and this is not detailed by any means because that would take too long. So now it is using that front camera, and sometimes I remove that fish eye effect, and side VF there. So you can clearly see where this is going for. So you follow the machine with these cameras. So I am not going to show more than that. Now what there is one more thing what you can do, and I already have done it, is put these videos together. So let's say you don't have to follow this, and don't mind this what I am doing because this is not the part what I am trying to show. Now sync by audio. So now they are going same time. What we can do now is actually we have to do this. Don't mind this. Again, this is going to be a simple video. Don't follow what I do because it is going to get too complicated. So here is synced those. Okay, if you want to see both screens at the same time, you can do that. And okay. Now, for example, conveyor systems. There is so much going on that moving two cameras back and forth is very difficult. So now both cameras are in the same screen. So this is the very basic thing. There is so much to these editing programs and so on that I understand that people don't want to do that. They film a different video from the outside and a different video from the inside. But like I said previously in this video, for me it is going to be super expensive. Like going to one location can be 100 or 200 euros. Yes, or dollars, gas money, and program. Well, the program is easily 30 euros or dollars, so there is that. But anyway, there is the basic idea, and because I have done these so much and no one else have done this, I wanted to explain these things. So I don't mean that I am better at all than anyone else. Not at all. I just do things differently, and there is a lot of effort to deal with this kind of setup. So this is finally, if you made it through this video, finally it. So you saw all kind of things. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed even a little bit of this. So have a nice day and goodbye.